Mars, a cold, barren planet over 200 million kilometers away. Yet, it has become the center of a new space race. But this time, it's not just between countries. It's between governments and billionaires. NASA, ISRO, and SpaceX are all racing toward one goal: to land the first humans on Mars. But who will get there first? Hi, I'm Lunatic Coder, and in this video, we'll dive deep into this modern-day space race, exploring the ambitions of each space agency, the challenges of getting to Mars, and ultimately, who stands the best chance to reach there first. By the end, we'll try to answer one big question: who will actually win this race to the red planet? Out of all the planets in our solar system, why are we so obsessed with Mars? It's simple. Mars is the most Earth-like planet we know of. It has a 24.6-hour day, seasons, polar ice caps, and mountains. Scientists believe it once had liquid water, and perhaps even microbial life. Most importantly, Mars represents potential. A second home. A plan B for humanity in case things go wrong on Earth. Going to Mars is about more than science, it's about the survival of our species. Let's start with NASA. The American Space Agency is the most experienced space organization on the planet. It has decades of missions behind it, including the iconic Apollo moon landings, countless Mars orbiters, and rovers like Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and Perseverance. NASA has been studying Mars longer than any other organization. Its Perseverance rover is currently collecting rock samples, which NASA plans to bring back through a complex Mars sample return mission. But before sending humans to Mars, NASA wants to go back to the Moon. Through the Artemis program, NASA aims to build a permanent lunar base to test technologies that will one day be used for Mars. NASA is cautious. Their timeline for landing humans on Mars is somewhere around the late 2030s, or even early 2040s. They have the experience, the scientific backing, and the support of multiple international space agencies. But they are also slowed down by political changes, budget constraints, and bureaucracy. It's the safe, methodical route. Now let's talk about ISRO, India's space agency. ISRO shocked the world in 2014 when it became the first Asian nation to successfully reach Mars, and it did so on its very first attempt. Mangalyaan, India's Mars orbiter mission, cost less than a Hollywood movie and yet managed to place India into the elite league of interplanetary explorers. That's the power of ISRO: low-cost, high-efficiency engineering. While ISRO doesn't currently have a crewed Mars mission in the pipeline, it is focusing on developing human spaceflight capabilities. India's upcoming Gaganyaan mission will send astronauts into space, marking the country's entry into human space travel. ISRO may not land humans on Mars soon, but their future missions like Mangalyaan 2 will contribute immensely to Mars research. And who knows, if global partnerships come into play, ISRO may once again surprise the world with something extraordinary. And then there's SpaceX, the disruptor. A private company led by Elon Musk, whose mission is not just to go to Mars, but to live there. Musk envisions a colony of humans on the red planet. Not just a visit, permanent settlement. SpaceX is developing Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, which is fully reusable and designed to carry over 100 people at a time. Starship is central to Elon Musk's plan. His goal? To send the first humans to Mars by 2029. Yes, that soon. While this timeline might seem unrealistic to many experts, no one denies that SpaceX has already revolutionized space travel, from reusable rockets to commercial crew missions. They move fast, test fast, and break barriers that governments often can't. But this speed comes with risks. SpaceX has never sent humans beyond low Earth orbit. Deep space radiation, long-duration life support, landing large payloads on Mars. These are challenges SpaceX still has to solve. Their vision is bold, but their margin for error is small. Reaching Mars is not just about flying a rocket there. It's about surviving once you arrive. The environment is hostile: no breathable air, extreme temperatures, dust storms, and dangerous cosmic radiation. The trip itself takes 6 to 9 months. Astronauts will have to live in isolation, with no real-time communication with Earth. They'll need to produce their own water, oxygen, and even fuel to return. It's not just a mission, it's a test of human endurance and engineering. So, who will get to Mars first? NASA has the experience and the infrastructure. But its cautious approach and reliance on government funding could slow it down. ISRO has proven itself as a space powerhouse with unmatched cost-effectiveness, but it is not in the human Mars race yet. SpaceX is the most aggressive contender, with a clear vision, a massive rocket, and a founder who is determined to make life multiplanetary. If timelines hold, SpaceX could land humans on Mars first, possibly in the early 2030s. NASA might follow a few years later, with a more sustainable presence. ISRO may not be the first to send humans, but could play a crucial role through technology, partnerships, or even cost-efficient modules. In the end, this isn't just a race of rockets, it's a race of ideas. Government control versus private enterprise. Safety versus speed. Experience versus ambition. Whoever wins, one thing is certain: the future of humanity may very well lie on the red planet. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, who do you think will get to Mars first? NASA, SpaceX, or ISRO? And should humans even be going to Mars in the first place? This is Lunatic Coder, signing off. Stay curious, and keep looking up.